You're sitting in the parlor of one of Raleigh's most storied homes. This home was built at the turn of the 20th century with this Federal Revival landmark that has hosted civil leaders, cultural gatherings, and over 100 years of Raleigh's history. Now, it's been reimagined for the way we live today. So why hold on to the name 1893 House? Because names carry stories, and sometimes history is more about origin stories than about exact dates. And now I want to show you what is so incredibly special about the 1893 house. This grand entry foyer is the first thing that your guests are going to see, and it sets the tone. There are so many pieces of this home that are incredible, including the original banisters here at the stairs. This room is framed with Tula wallpaper and sconces that were sourced in a Paris flea market. It's really an extraordinary space to set the tone. This is what we call the men's parlor. Completely color drenched in green with a library set up that is extraordinarily beautiful and welcoming. This is one of those rooms that you want to come have a glass of whiskey. You want to come play a card game, but it's definitely one of those rooms that's the counterpoint to the grand parlor, and this one will make you want to stay a while. In 2023, the 1893 house, it stood at a crossroads. Its foundation was solid, but its plaster crumbling. You could still see the original character of the home, but its light had been dimmed a little bit by disrepair. What followed was nothing short of a revival, with a team of visionaries who believed and understood that to restore a historic Raleigh home was more than just to repair it, it was to listen to it. Tula Summerford of Design by Tula took that philosophy to heart. And what you see here is every room was brought back to life visually. You can see the layers, the light. You know, some of the things that I love about this parlor, which is one of my favorite rooms in the home, is that all of the millwork was custom done to be very similar to what was originally in the home. You have these beautiful 3 delicate chandeliers that really set the tone, and incredible millwork and original hardwood floors. This is extraordinary and rarely seen. This is your champagne bar. This entire room was built around this Murano glass chandelier that Tula Summerford had in her archives. She brought this into the home, created a silver leaf detail on the ceiling, and the showpiece of this room is this pink quartz light up champagne bar. How fabulous is this? This is where all your guests are going to hang out and love spending time in this room. This kitchen isn't just beautiful, it's also super functional with built-in seating, farmhouse sink, ice maker, and all the fabulous appliances that you're used to day to day without all the extra cleaning. I love how the tile goes all the way up to the ceiling. It's just that little extra detail that makes such a big impact. History says this home used to be owned by a doctor, and this would be where the patients come in. It's now the mudroom. But check this out. It's got the original drop box still here. How cool is that? But if you would like to see something a little more moody and a lot more fun, let's head downstairs and check out this fabulous speakeasy. So many of these historic inside the Beltline homes have beautiful in-ground basements. This is one of those. Designed by the owner, this space was meant to be intentionally moody, and if you've ever wanted your own speakeasy, this is your chance. Check out this speakeasy space. You have the exposed timbers from the original build, the brick, it's moody, it's fun. There's a refrigerator, sink, dishwasher, and your own personal keg. Now, if this was my house, I would put wine here, but I guess we've got the champagne bar upstairs. This is the masculine counterpart to that. Imagine the events and the parties that you could have here. Now, before we go upstairs, this is one of my favorite spots. A girl's dream come true with this fabulous dressing room. I love the wallpaper, the sconces, the chairs. What a perfect space to prep for your next event. It wouldn't be a Southern historic home in Raleigh if it didn't have two porches, not just one. This is the back covered porch overlooking a flat backyard that's fenced, and there's ample parking for you and all of your guests. Now, I've got something really special to show you upstairs, so come on, let's go take a look. There are so many exceptional moments in this home, including this original banister and balusters. There are 3 secondary bedrooms on this floor. Each of them have their own distinct personality, but the one that I really want to share with you is the primary. Let's go in and take a look. This primary is way more than a place to rest. It's an exceptional beauty, from the wall coverings to the chandeliers to the furnishings. And this is one of those rooms where you can note that these furnishings, the lamps, the whatnots, were all sourced by Tula all over the world, but mainly in France. The primary bath is nothing short of exceptional. Gorgeous countertops with vanities and a full wet room with a beautiful clawfoot tub. You have to see this. This upstairs space is so functional. There's a powder room right here, a pocket office on the other end, and there's 3 fabulous secondary bedrooms that all have private baths, and each of them has a completely different mood, from a black space to a blue space to a completely pink room. One of my favorite unique spaces up here is the cobalt blue coffee bar with Schumacher wallpaper. A great space to go right through those doors and sit outside on the balcony. How cool is this? There's something magnetic about a home that feels tucked away but effortlessly connected, and being located in the Blount Street Historic District gives you access to all the favorite Raleigh attractions. Coffee bars, great places for food, entertainment. You can walk to so many destinations, and that is just one of the most beautiful pieces of this house. So you have the opportunity to create an income generating property like these owners have, or to call this your home. The property is being offered furnished or unfurnished, which the furnished saves you so much time, energy, and effort, and you still get this architectural gem. I would love to give you a private tour of this exquisite home. All my details are below.